All right, today we are, look at this crazy thing. We're not only checking out this, but this and this. Exciting day. Let's go. All right, everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do that and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos that come out. Today, we're working on a few things in our game. One is, okay, if you hit it fat, if you slice it, if you have no lag in your swing, if your rhythm and timing's off. So basically just pretty much everything. And we're gonna see if Lagshot golf could be the answer to all of your problems in one noodly club. One noodly club fixes everything, because so many people, okay, they have problems with many things. One of the major things that people have a problem with is creating a lag in their swing. And there's a reason why you have a problem doing that, is because of this, and nobody ever tells you this. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not afraid of the truth. I speak the truth because you deserve it. The reason why you can't create lag, it's not because you have no athletic ability. Even if you don't have any athletic ability, you should be able to do this. It's not that difficult. But you don't want to. Your body is working against you. Your brain cells are working against your swing. Because what happens is when you create lag, okay, then you get your hands ahead of the ball. And what that does is, when that gets ahead, the club gets open and you slice everything way to the right. The more lag you create, the more open that gets. So what you do intuitively is you release early to square that club face up. That's what everybody does. And then they hit, if their weight transfer is not good, they hit behind it and you get like a 4-foot long divot all behind the ball. So you don't want that. So creating lag is kind of a mental block, and we have to fix that. So Lagshot, we'll see if it works. It will create lag just by itself. You can't not create lag with this thing because it's just so whippy, okay? So that's going to happen. And then I'm going to give you the fix to make sure that club face doesn't stay open, because that's really the key. So if you're struggling with that kind of stuff, then we're going to see if that works. We'll see. And hopefully we can hit more shots like that after using Lagshot. All right? So let's dive into this thing, see what we're talking about. Okay, so Lagshot, they have 3 clubs that they make currently. And I will leave a link in the video description below for Lagshot swing trainers, so be sure to check them out. Prices vary. I think they might be giving you a discount at the moment, so while supplies last with that, check it out. I have all 3. You can buy them individually or all at once. We have a 7-iron, we have a wedge, and the driver. Look at that bad boy. I mean, how far do you think that goes? It's crazy. We'll see. All right, we'll use the 7-iron for now. Kind of standard issue. So it's got this whippy, bendy club. It's pretty heavy, so you can really feel the weight in the head. And this is pretty thick. I don't even know what it's made of, but you get the idea there. And so the theory here is you're working on a number of things. One is your rhythm and timing. It forces you to have a little pause at the top. You cannot, if you rush it, it's going to be too bent and too wide open at the top when you make contact with the ball. So you can't rush that downswing. You have to take it back and give it a little pause up here. When you do that, that's when you're loading the club. Just automatically create that lag here. Then you come down and you have to be patient here and then start releasing the club in order to get it squared up. What happens is so many people create lag and they just hold it on through, you never get the release. So this forces you to get the lag automatically, and you'll have to release or you're in trouble and nothing good will happen. So we'll try to do that. Now, what happens is when you start hitting this, everything's gonna go way right. That's just the way it is. And the reason is because you're not releasing. You're lagging, and that's got some lag in it, which creates an open club face. So what you have to do is you have to start turning your left wrist, your lead wrist down. And as you turn that down, look what happens to the club face. Okay? So you come down here, you're hitting, you start rotating that, turning that screw, is what I like to call it right here. You start doing it down in here, it squares that club face up perfectly. If you don't do that, it's gonna be wide open with that bend in it, and you're gonna hit away right. So we're gonna see if this works, and then we're gonna see what kind of contact we get after the fact with our regular clubs and with the driver, because that's super important. If you struggle slicing the ball, that just might be the answer to get you straightened out. And instead of missing right, it'll start correcting, because you'll learn the proper release. Let's check it out. Way is, what's awesome is the faster I swing, the more I lose it right. So I can slowly build up my swing speed and really turn that wrist down the more swings I make. Now, what's awesome too is watch on my takeaway. As I take the club back, I'm doing like that Ben Hogan takeaway where you kind of lead with the handle, because you can't do that because you snap it, it's a weird snap. So you're automatically taking it back like a one-piece takeaway, just a natural occurrence that happens. And so many times what messes people up when they're out on the golf course is bad rhythm, bad timing, and you get out of sync. Not that a certain swing speed is perfect for everybody or the rhythm, but your rhythm. You'll find your rhythm that is perfect for you. Some people are just faster than others. This 7-iron is feeling good. Now the key is, what happens when you put this down and you go to your 7-iron? Then what happens? That's what I'm most curious about. Whew. Wow, I hooked it. That was a hook. If you're struggling slicing the ball, that first shot hooked a whole bunch. So what's happening is now I'm getting too much release. So now I can really start rotating my body more to straighten it out. Let's see if that works. Whew. Feels good. Just all of a sudden a natural draw comes. So that's the 7-iron. The wedge is cool too. I mean, this would be something I might work just really with these shorter shots where people get real jumpy. So something to consider would be that little wedge shot that so many people hit fat. You might even go a little shorter swing than that. And try to control that. Like a tight lie, little half shot right in there. It's feeling good. Okay, then you put this down. You grab your wedge. I got my 60 here. Just a couple swings with that. Let's see what kind of difference I feel. Now I'll be honest, that was a very crispy sounding 60-degree wedge. First swing after the fact. Interesting. I'm definitely feeling a pause and then an acceleration and a release through the ball. I do like that. Those are crispy right after using that little guy. Oh, that's nice. Okay, enough delay though. I know you all came for the driver. Have you seen one of these? Okay, we've got the Lagshot swing trainer driver. See what we can do. Okay, I just hit that probably 240 yards. That felt good. That felt really good. So if you're struggling with your takeaway, whipping that around like this, I'm already feeling a lot more of this. And you can see you create some lag, the reverse lag on the takeaway, which is really the feeling you want because it gives you that one piece takeaway. And then here, I feel like my swing kind of is shorter and I can let it load right here instead of way up here. And after a few swings, can you pull out your driver? And what happens now? You know, I never thought things like this actually worked, but to be honest with you, if you're struggling with your rhythm, your timing, your tempo, squaring that club face up at impact, you might want to check out Lagshot. I'll leave a link in the video description below. They're pretty interesting, and really I would say the best, if you slice it at all, if you're a slicer, these are really going to help. I do believe that. And if you have big misses too, this is going to help get you just that rhythm and timing down that you're looking for. So I know what you wanted to see. I wasn't going to leave you hanging. We're going to play a hole with the Lagshot and see what we do. We're at the 9th hole at Atlanta National Golf Club, par 5. We're going to play the blue tees because we're going to get no distance, whatever. Blue tees, still pretty good. Heading towards the clubhouse. Let's see what we can do. I got a driver, 7-iron wedge, par 5. Here we go.